Good morning, everybody. It is time to get back to work here. So, we're starting with my own vehicles. I'm washing my wife's car today, so we are going to clean some wheels. Let me get adjusted here for you. See that? Hopefully, I don't get terribly in the way here while I'm cleaning, but y'all can kind of see the process. We're going to listen to Japanese lo-fi for today in the background. So, just in case y'all are out of touch here, I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but this car hasn't been washed in probably 3.5 months. I washed it before we went on vacation. And then we went, that was October, November. Then we had the freeze, which we lost the inside of the house, and the inside of the garage right here was full of our house. So I could do no detailing, I could do no washing, but I couldn't do anything with my own cars, with my wife's car. So today we're going to clean wheels that are really, really dirty. So we're going to go through a multi-step process. What this has allowed me to do is to just design a multi-step process, because I'm figuring out now that nobody, I mean, not really anybody that I know, none of my customers will keep their vehicles clean like I do, which is fine. It's their car. I can't make them clean anything. But you know, they spend a lot of money on coatings, polishing, correction, all that stuff. So it's given me a chance to really let some of these coatings and some of these cars go, so I can develop a multi-step way to get cars cleaned and corrected and coated. So we're just going to start with this one. So for the first cleaner we're going to use on this, we're going to use a alkaline soap. I do believe this has a pH of 13. I'm just going to let it sit on here for a minute before I do anything to them. It's just it'll help bring out the browning of the tires, so the tires can get properly cleaned up. It'll help kind of deep clean whatever is on the wheel, and then we'll move on to an actual wheel cleaner here in just a minute. And it seems just like always, anytime I want to do one of these, my pressure washer wants to act up, which is fine. So we'll let that sit for a minute. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on with the water flow. So if you are following along, you can see how that white soap foam turned brown as it drags all of the junk out. So now I'm going to take a brush. I only use this particular brush on tires. I don't use it on anything else. We're not cleaning the wheel just yet. We are only cleaning the tire and inner fender here. All the plastic stuff. The fender liners on this particular car, or at least in the rear, are carpet, so can't really do a whole lot about that, but you can get the tire nice and clean. That alkaline soap is kind of eating into what's ever attached to the wheel itself, and I'll be able to clean that up. Since it has been a little while, make sure I didn't get the camera wet at all. Can y'all still see me? Are there drips somewhere? Okay. I guess I can set you a little bit farther away. Hopefully y'all can still hear me, or I'm talking loud enough. So now what I'm going to use is Adam's wheel and tire cleaner. It's got a little bit of wheel cleaner, and it's got a iron remover inside of it. Also smells terrible. But that's the iron remover chemical. Wheel brushes, brush cleaned off. Start getting these wheel wells cleaned up. Now it's a matte finish, so I tend to use a softer brush. I tend to use the softer brush just on any wheel surface, but even with these being as dirty as they are, this works just fine. unfortunately, we have a tree above us that is just kind of going to town with leaves and stuff. So this is a battle I have to fight here. It's always going to be a losing battle. Nothing I can do about that. Also, if you're going to hit it with a pressure washer, make sure you have a good grip on it. My bad. Alright, brand new out of the package. Let's see if I can do this correctly and not lose it. Normally I would take a soft brush or something like that to these, but with them being so dirty, to make sure I'm getting as far down into these as I can, getting as much junk out of this wheel as I can. And then some of those. Scrub against this, but it's all good now. Now we can kind of see some of the coating is starting to come back on these wheels. It is a matte finish. Matte finishes tend to just drink up, so you kind of have to slack them on, or just put a lot of coating on in general, and they tend to fail faster than their clear coated or polished counterparts. We can move on here to wheel number 2. I think it's fun to watch all of the supercut videos that I make or other detailers make, but it's also fun for me at least. I want everybody to see the actual process. Generally, how long I take, how long it takes. I don't know how long other detailers take. That really doesn't matter to me. I'm going to take as long as I need to when I'm taking care of a customer's car. If a customer doesn't like how long I take, that's perfectly fine with me. There are a million other detailers on this planet. certainly can't clean every car, even in my small town. Well, not small town. I technically live in Houston, but this is Katy, Texas. It's 25 miles outside of downtown. Let's just call it smallish. It's been growing. I'm 41. I've been here since I was 13, 14, whatever it is. So we'll give that just a second. Come out. And the front fender wells on this car are plastic. I apologize for the message. I guess I forgot to put it on silent. But that is my wife messaging me. That's her particular message or notification sound. So here you can see again how this alkaline soap has kind of drawn out the browning of the tire. I know there's a technical term, but I forget what the technical term is. Also, since it's been so long since I've cleaned this car, I will actually hit these tires with a tar remover as a proper prep before I put any kind of dressing on them. Oscar Mayer Wienermobile Matchbox car. I got nothing. Now we're on to cleaning the wheel, cleaning the wheel barrel. Use this to clean the inside of the lip of the wheel again. And then once these wheels have been resealed, this car goes back onto my regular maintenance schedule, for which I generally wash the car that I daily, which is a Fiat 500 right now, for the Tail of the Dragon car, which y'all don't know about yet, but you will. I'll wash that every other week or so, just because I like to keep the car that I daily nice and clean. This Nissan and my wife's daily driver. This car should go back to just about once a month. I do work at a Honda parts counter during the day now. From all the changes and all the issues that we had throughout the year of 2022. That's just kind of how it happened. Unfortunately, I did not get much of a choice. So right now we're in a kind of a is what it is type of life. But it could be worse, so I'm not necessarily complaining. I'm just letting y'all know what's going on. Alright. Y'all ready to move to the other side? Y'all bored yet? This is exactly what it's like. We're almost 24 minutes into this, and I've managed to clean 2 wheels. I don't know if that's good or bad, but right now it is what it is. Going to clean this and detail these to the best of my own ability. One of these days I'll do a live stream for everybody where I detail the entire car, but I'll have to figure out where the camera's going to go because I don't think the battery's going to last that long. Maybe we'll just start with wheels and exterior, and then one day we'll do wheels, exterior, and interior all at the same time. Morning. soaked up in the line from using it quickly. If I let it sit there for a little while, that pressure release will not be there. Even with the pressure washer on and the line's pressurized, just happens. Can't do anything for the carpeted fender liners here, aside from just letting that soap just kind of eat and emulsify the crap that's in it. So it'll get clean whenever they clean them out. I won't even bother scrubbing them. I mean, scrubbing them probably helps. It'll make the emulsification go faster, but they're still going to get clean with the pressure washer. So I don't care. My tire brush, I finally changed over from a hard bristle brush. They were shaped just like this, but this one is from Detail Factory. It is like a medium bristle, but they're longer, so they get into some of the lines and stuff on these tires. Really good tire scrub brush. Y'all can see here. Y'all can see. Bucket of water anymore for the wheels and tires. I just spray whatever tool I'm using off each time. check the time. We are a little over 10 minutes per wheel. And these wheels aren't even like multi-spoke or anything like that. They're just flat 5-spoke, just Rota Slipstreams, nothing special about them. So a little over 10 minutes with me explaining what's going on and doing a multi-step clean to them. Just so y'all know every step. One more wheel to go. Just so y'all know how exactly my head works, I did save this wheel for last. Can anybody in the classroom tell me why I saved this wheel for last? Anybody? Anybody been following along? No? I saved this wheel for last because it's in the direct sunlight. And it's going to have to be the one I clean relatively quickly. Because that heat will cause the emulsification process to move faster. It'll cause it to dry. It'll cause it to cause problems. It causes all kinds of issues with direct sunlight and heavier chemicals to clean your car. So let's get after it. Water will help to cool it down just a touch. You see the steam coming off of it. Now, car is running. Now we are doing. See that browning on that tire is happening a lot faster than on the tires. Zipper terribly long. So put that back in there. Even the soap and stuff coming off of this is getting warm now. So unfortunately, when you have to kind of move fast like that, that's when you still get, there's a whole lot more browning on that tire left over than what I really wanted. Again, I'm going to clean these with, I'll clean the tires with a tar remover to get them properly set up for dressing. The dressing will be on the tire itself and not on the browning, not on any kind of dirt. The reason people have a lot of problems with their tire dressing lasting, even the cheap tire dressings, is because they think tire dressing is some kind of miracle cure to a dirty tire, and it's not. You're putting dressing on the friggin' dirt instead of on the actual rubber itself. You stop doing that. You stop being a friggin' idiot about it and dress the tire. You will have way less problems. That also requires people to take a little bit of extra time cleaning their car, which, I get it. Not everybody wants to do this all the time. Again, that's why I do this. That's why I have customers. I'm going to stop doing that at one of these points so this didn't touch the ground. For those following along at home, that's a whole lot of leaves, and this is the part of the towel that did not touch the ground. Don't at me. I do not give a crap. I apologize. I am legitimately trying to stay out of your way so y'all can see the cleaning process, but when you got to get after it, comfort kind of goes out the window. Or not comfort, but me leaving space for y'all to see what's going on. And I got my handy dandy little chair that I got from my buddy Al, basically my doppelganger. He lives in California at the moment, but he provided himself with a place to sit at the shop, and then had to move back home to California for a little while, so I stole his chair. He donated it, whatever y'all want to call it. I don't care. Maybe I can show y'all an example of what I'm talking about with the tire remover. Sit tight. So here is a little bit of, here's another clean towel and a little bit of Carpro Tarex. Bottle's pretty empty now, but you see that that's pretty damn clean, just with the tire remover on it. So we'll take that, and we'll just do a small section with the tire. So now you can see that tire, the browning, is coming off really easily. And you can see all that junk on there, old dressing, old browning, old nastiness from the tire. Now this is a clean and dry surface for your tire dressing. And that's what I mean when I tell you that you guys are dressing the dirt instead of the actual tire, and your tire dressings aren't lasting. My tire dressings last me a couple of weeks for the most part, unless we get some really crappy rain, which dressing is gone anyways. There's no such thing as a dressing that you spray on and walk away from, ever. Don't fall for it. It's stupid. The only kind of dressing is the kind you apply to a clean and dry tire, and then you let it set for 10-15 minutes. You can layer it up if you want to, as long as the tire is clean. And you go and you wipe it off, any excess, with another towel. And that is what makes you have long-lasting tire dressing, or longer lasting tire dressing. Not all, they're not all created equal. But if you stop being dummies about it, you'll actually get some that lasts pretty well. I need to get this wheel dried off in the direct sunlight. dressing. Don't be a freaking dummy about the tire dressing. Clean your freaking wheels. And you get that. Now they'll go over a couple more layers of clean, and I'll do a final clean with the wheels when I apply another sealant, another layer of sealant to them. That's pretty much it. About 10 minutes per wheel. Me screaming at you. Get the hell off my page. Junction Auto out. Now if I could just figure out how to end this. The X button. Yeah? Yeah.